Hey guys, Andrew here. I want to talk about Kron Gracie. Kron Gracie is an idiot. He came out saying that he supports flat Earth. He thinks the Earth is flat. And then Ariel Helwani, great MMA reporter, asked him, "So, do you really believe, all this bullshit about flat Earth? Do you really believe this nonsense?" And he said, essentially, he's like, "Well, yeah, no one knows for certain if the Earth is flat or not. I'm just asking questions. Just research it, look into it yourself." Eddie Bravo always says, "Look into it. Research it, look into it. You just gotta look into it." No, you don't have to look into it. And when I first heard about flat Earth, I thought it was a joke like anyone else, but I debunked it in 5 seconds. And I heard Nathan Thompson say the same thing. He says, "Oh, when I first heard about flat Earth, I thought, man, I'm gonna debunk it in 5 minutes. And then after a month of not sleeping and blah, 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 I became a flat earther." Well, I didn't. I've heard all the flat Earth arguments for a couple years now, and I'm not stupid and gullible enough to believe that's flat. And it takes a great mind to do jiu-jitsu. Jiu-jitsu is like chess of the body. You have to memorize the moves, get dominant positions, grab submission holds. So for Kron Gracie to be stupid enough, Eddie Bravo too, Eddie Bravo made 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu. For them both to be stupid enough to believe flat Earth just boggles my mind. Nathan Thompson, we both practice whole brain power. Nathan Thompson can speak very articulate. A lot of people say he's an articulate retard. Nathan Thompson can bounce a golf ball on a hammer. He can write backwards with both his left and his right hand, upside down too. He can memorize pi, 3.14159, 265, he's done great things. But at the same time, he's a fucking idiot. And he's developed a cult over this flat Earth nonsense. And it's sad. And I did debunk flat Earth in 5 minutes. First of all, I found it because B.O.B. This is how I found flat Earth. B.O.B. tweeted some dumb shit like, "Oh, it's a 500-foot building. There should be 200 feet of curvature. It should be underneath 200 feet. No, it's 500 feet, 200 feet of curvature. You see 300 feet of it. That's why you see the top of buildings." And then Neil deGrasse Tyson said, "How could you say you're using math and physics and come to the wrong answer?" So that was on my Facebook news feed, 2015 or 16 or so. Probably late 15, early 16, I believe it was. That's when flat Earth made it big. And then Eric Dubay made a video on YouTube that got 1 million views in like a week called 200 Reasons Why the Earth is Not a Spinning Ball. And I went, "Not a spinning ball? Whoa. What could it be then?" And then 2 minutes into the video, I'm like, oh, they don't understand basic physics and science. They say, "Water cannot spin to a spinning ball. Water does not curve." Shut the fuck up. Like, these people are so stupid. There's tons and tons of pictures. You can't say all the billions of pictures are fake from independent space agencies, from amateurs. I've studied astronomy for a while. I was very interested a couple years ago in the way that the planets moved. I studied that. I studied a thing called retrograde motion, that Mars, the orbit of Mars, appears to zip across the sky because it's getting its orbit and it's coming right back. Retrograde motion, look it up. Sun analemma, the figure 8 the sun makes in the sky. The fact that on different parts of the globe, it's a different orientation. That proves the Earth is a globe. Sunsets prove the globe. I mean, I could do what Nathan does, bounce a golf ball on a hammer, and tell you all the reasons why the Earth is a globe. But what I don't do is I don't start at the fact the Earth is a globe and work my way backwards. I look at all the evidence and then make my decision. Nathan Thompson does not do that, and he mutes, blocks, and bans anyone who challenges him, which is the last thing you want to do if you have a crazy theory. You want to run it by everybody and hear what everyone has to say, take into account their facts and information, and then form your opinion. You can't just say, "Look at all the reasons I made for why the Earth is flat. Look at my brochure, guys. I'm gonna go bug people at Disneyland." Speaking of that, Nathan Thompson makes a lot of videos flat smacking, which basically means regurgitating all the bullshit he's fucking memorized. And a couple, I say maybe half the people ignore him, which is great. The best way to deal with the flat earther is to ignore them. Do not give them the attention that they crave. They obviously fell for flat earth because they're gullible and because they love attention. They love attention. They're not that bright. They're not doing anything with their lives. And yes, they do live with their mother. Mark Sargent lives with his mom, and Nathan Thompson is fucking homeless, living in his car. How much of a loser can you be to be homeless in your car, living with your mom at the age of 45? I mean, Mark Sargent's an idiot. Kron Gracie, Eddie Bravo, you guys are idiots. Eric Dubay, fucking idiot. I gotta go, guys. Fuck you, Nathan Thompson. Fuck you.